Another serious update. Biafrans, are you aware that the Zoological Republic of Nigeria Chief of Army Staff is begging the United States of America and Israel to please come to help Biafrans to get liberation? Maybe this is not the way I'm supposed to put this word, but anybody who is following me will understand what I'm trying to say here. In other words, the military, the Nigerian military, what they're trying to say here is that we are tired of having Biafrans in their domain, because according to them, they said they are deploying more soldiers in Biafra land than they are doing in other places. That is the more reason why their security architecture is collapsing. Then the question there now we need to ask, is it the fault of the Southeasterners that they decided to declare asymmetric warfare on an innocent citizens, armless, without nothing? But the place these soldiers are being needed, there's nothing to show for it. The video have been making rounds on the internet. I will not deny you the fact that I will show you that clip where they are begging the United States of America, Chief of Army Staff of Nigeria, this Yoruba Shuaibu, about what they call him, in fact, he kneeled down begging the United States of America, which is Trump, and Israel, say, I beg, since the government of Zoo cannot do this, please can you come and help us so that we will have enough men to fight at the war front. Give them Biafra. It shock you, Abi? No be propaganda. Please see the clip here. It has been trending online. Maybe you have seen it but you don't understand the meaning of that clip. Watch it here and I will come back here for more discussion. I am sorry if I have talked too much. Please watch it, like, share, comment and subscribe. Follow us on all our social media handles. I'll be right back.
Talking about Operation Safe Corridor. So many people have asked that question: why do we need to rehabilitate criminals? They all should be killed because they kill people. Well, that may make sense. But even in the Bible, we heard about the prodigal son. If there was not that window for the man to come back, would he have come back? So the point is that these are Nigerians, mostly. And it's important for us to give them that window to repent if they want to, rather than pushing them to the extreme to say, okay, it's either we kill you or you continue with the adventure. I think it's important for us to make people understand, especially in the National Assembly, because as we speak now, everything about safe corridor is being driven by defense headquarters. And there's no part of the budget that says, okay, you should run Operation Safe Corridor. So, Honorable there, I'm only speaking to you to understand the importance of Safe Corridor, and that at some point we may come calling for your support.
Osetigo. Yes, what I said earlier, my point, my headline, my assertion, is it not coupled? I mean, are they not in ties? With what this guy just said. In that clip he just finished watch. Boko Harams are now being likened to prodigal son. The story of prodigal son in the Bible have no any connection with killings, abduction, massacre. The story of prodigal son in the Bible have no any connection with Allahu Akbar in the name of buying and unaliving people. The story of prodigal son in the Bible have no anywhere the Bible recommended or recorded that he went as far as buying people or buying communities to take over their ancestral lands. Each time they want to do the bad thing, they will use Christian, they will use Bible to make such assertions. I am very sure whenever they also want to make examples of killings, they will not use Quran. They will also use the same Bible to tell you Christianity is a religion of the wicked. Sorry, the religion of the weak. Weakling. I am sorry to use that word if you may feel offended, but that is true. From the day I begin to know things, I begin to hear things, I begin to read, I begin to make research, down till today, maybe let's say 40 years ago, or rather 30 years ago. Let me take the 17 years on top as the years I spent learning to know all these things. From that 30 years ago of my life, all I keep hearing is jihadist Muslims shouting Allahu Akbar, killing Christians, while Christians are busy fighting online. Who is more pure than Ndo Menana? They will only tell you, pray for the souls of the people who have been murdered to rest in peace. No justice for them. I said, no, Chineke yakwụ ụgwọ. My brother, Chineke na-akwụ ụgwọ ka anyị ka na-ewe up till now. They use the same nonsense version of the Bible after killing over 3 to 4 million Biafrans from 1966 to 1970. The same Bible verse. The same Bible verse was what Omotoso used to sentence an innocent man to life imprisonment simply because he asked, let me have freedom with my people. Hold your oil. Hold whatever it is dear to you. We don't need it. What we need is just freedom. They sentenced him to life imprisonment. And then, Chief of Army Staff is telling me and you that terrorists should not be pied. Rather, they shall be forgiven, like in the case of prodigal son in the Bible. I beg, if na you be Donald Trump, if na you be Benjamin Netanyahu, you want this video to finish. What is he telling you? He is telling you openly with two hands like this, please come and save these people. We cannot save them. That is the meaning of this video. If you have seen this video, you don't understand it this way, my brother, you need to rewatch it and have a deep thought into it. Because these are the same people who tell you that our sovereignty must be protected, that we don't need the US or Israel to come and fight our battle. But you are telling them right before their face that terrorists will be forgiven because they are just like a prodigal son who have gone astray and decided to come back. You will integrate them to the society. All the whole bombings, attack, all the whole invasion of military barracks in Yobe, in Brunu, in Zamfara, in Sokoto, in Kebbi State is as a result of the repentant Boko Haram terrorists that they initiated into the military are the ones now giving the one inside the bush intel on when to come, when to ambush, when to attack, and when to invade. Giving them the number of equipment they have, where it is, and where they must attack first when they strike in that very particular barracks. Then this so-called Mumutik Chief of Army Staff is telling me and you that these guys should be likened to the case of prodigal son in the Bible. And you tell me that the religion is not part of our problem? Okay. Let's keep it the way it is. Let's not go into religion matter. God goes where they. What I said earlier and this video, is there no connection? A full connection. This one is a full 100% or even 200% or 1,000,000% connection. Come and give them Biafra. We are tired. We want to rest. We want to fight this battle. At least, if Biafra secede from Nigeria, then they will have enough military to confront the one that is coming from Niger, Mali, Cameroon, and so on and so forth from Senegambians. That is the simple truth. So, I don't know what you are still waiting for if you never start your celebration, because definitely this message has been received by the recipient. Yes, he sent this message to Israel and America, who stand strongly against terrorism. 2023 Global Terrorism Index, Zoo was ranked number 7. As I am talking to you now, in the global ranking of terrorism index, Zoo, which is called Nigeria, is now at number 4. So when you make this kind of comment as a chief of army staff, who's supposed to not even make this thing to enter to the ear of the people you are leading, not to talk of the international communities who are busy watching you or watching every of your move to see what you're going to do. Look at, they say Ash Wednesday, Abi Good Friday, Abi Good Wednesday, massacre in Jos. All I heard is that curfew has been declared for 24 hours. Investigation is ongoing. Since they started these killings, Barikin Ladi and the rest of them, what we keep hearing every day is that investigation is going. No anybody arrested or persecuted. The same people who perpetrated this act are working freely 24 hours a day. Because if you go to those villages, they killed, or rather they buried and unalived and burned, they will come back and rebuild it and live there. And security forces will then surround them to guide them against the owners of the land so that they will not come back to meet them. And then, you that is hearing my voice will then come to the comment section and tell me that I talk too much. That what I said have no any relation or connection with what this man said. My brother, your medulla oblongata need to be examined, because you need a deep understanding to watch this video, not just watching it like, oh, chief of army staff is speaking, let me hear, they are prodigal sons, so, and you say maybe not true, my brother. you need a psychiatric doctor to examine your brain. I swear to God, it's not a it's a compliment, it's not abuse, it's not an insult, it's a compliment. Hey, Armed Forces is a Nigerian Armed Forces launch inaugural lecture at Joint Doctrine Center in Abuja. So Nnamdi Kanu deserve to die for speaking out. Then the people who deserve to die are now being said that they are like prodigal sons. The reason why the killings is not going to start, it's not going to stop anytime soon. They are coming in, and they are coming in numbers. That the people, the only survivor in the community they attacked in Jos, said when he looked, now he saw more than 150 Fulanis, fully equipped, armed to the teeth, attacking them, unaliving them for no reason, because that is a Christian community. And then somebody will come on a social media or on a radio station and tell you that there is no Christian genocide in that contraction called Nigeria, and then people will clap for him. My prayer and my declaration upon every head who supports evil, whatever the families of all those people that have been massacred, including the ones that are still going to be massacred, their blood will pursue anyone that supports evil. Their blood is going to be shouting for justice whenever they are eating, anywhere they're taking their shower. Even if they are clapping their woman, that blood will be shouting vengeance in their head. They will never have rest of mind if you support evil. If all you do is just to collect money and support evil, be prepared, because you are going to receive it in a large quantity. Let us go to the comment section. As a mengwangwa, let's see. Or rather, there's no point reading comments because we have already, the video is already a kind of a long one. I want to hear the thought. What do you think about this matter? In fact, give kudos to whom kudos is due. Or as they always say, give honor to whom honor is due. This message or this deserves a kudos from a deep understanding and a video reactor man who could daily talk. It takes you to read deep, to think deep, to understand what that video means. I will come your way again anytime soon. We keep on bringing information to your doorstep. The only thing we ask of you, not your money. No, just share the message. In fact, don't applaud us. Don't compliment us. Share the message. As you watch, let another person also watch. And if you never follow, endeavor to follow. If you never subscribe, endeavor to do that. Oro governor nako. It was in before itana. They have to tell you to subscribe, follow, like, or comment, or share before you can be able to do that. No problem. Anime check in a junction box. Boshenta, I achono orange. Kachineke mezu.